mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot here with you.
We are in the building.
In the building yet again for another amazing show we got for you guys.
Another amazing show.
I actually have no proof to back that up, but I think it's going to be an amazing show.
I like it. We be baking the cake as we go along. This cake ain't baked until we, we put the stamp on it. You know what I mean? And we are glad to be here as usual. This has been one hell of a weekend, bro. I feel like a slave.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I am super tired. No disrespect. How do the Mexicans do this, man?
Starting off the show hot.
No, I'm just saying how.
No monetization for us, YouTube. Thanks.
I'm just saying. Shout out to them for being super duper hard workers, but bro.
Yeah, so what he's alluding to is the 28 for 28 sale that's been going on. We are hard at work getting the merch out, getting the hoodies and shirts out.
One hoodie at a time, one shirt at a time.
Getting them out.
But we are getting them out. We thank you for your continued support.
Listen, if you guys have watched my Instagram story and you saw all the orders, I see these shirts.
Oh, you received your T-shirt today. I love it. Nice.
I see these shirts and hoodies in my nightmares now. Like I just wake up in a cold sweat. You know what I mean? I'm actually glad that the month is over tomorrow.
Yeah, but you said that.
Here we go.
And no, I'm just gonna share something. A lot of people said to me, and just they get paid on the 1st, and it was like, I got quite a few emails and was like, yo, can you extend it to the 1st? And so I'm gonna extend it just until Friday. Friday should be the 3rd.
Friday's the 2nd.
No. One. Yeah. Okay, so I'll extend it to the 2nd.
Or is it 3rd? Is it the 3rd?
I think it is the 2nd. Yeah, Wednesday. No, 1, 2. I think that's the 3rd.
That's the 3rd.
Okay, so we're gonna extend that to the 3rd, only so that the people on get paid on the 1st can enjoy some of these benefits. Because let me tell you what happened is, they wanted to get it, and they said, I'll wait. And then, money got low, and now they got to re-up.
And they waited till the last minute?
Yeah. Had an old person call me, I don't get my benefits to the 1st, black spot. I'm definitely going to pick up a shirt or something.
Shouts out to Ascending Infinite Goddess. Her B-Day is tomorrow.
Ascending Infinite Goddess tomorrow. Wow, she's going to do my reading on her birthday.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's going to be special. Appreciate it, Ascended.
Gosh. Okay, so, okay. Sales extended to the 3rd.
We'll extend it to the 3rd.
So,
just because there are people. Look, thank you, Black Dot. See what I'm saying? I know people are like, look, I wanted to get something, you know what I mean? But my my ends wasn't meeting. They waving, but they ain't meeting. But on first, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna extend it, and you can jump on it and take it. You know what I mean? Yeah, SSI checks hit everything on the first.
Okay.
I like Black Spot. I'm gonna support and get it. I don't read no more, but I pick up a book or something. So
other than in the sweatshop, how was your weekend?
Nigga, it was in the sweatshop.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Yeah,
Just, hush. And the more, 50 yesterday, family? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Happy B-Day. Shit start hurting at 50, bro. I'm telling you. When you turn 50, you sit on the edge of the bed. My son turned 30. Beautiful. He was born when they first tried to blow it. Wow. Wow, that's deep. Well, happy birthday, absolutely. But when you turn 50, you sit on the edge of the bed, man. You go, man, shit. I don't even know if I want to deal with this today, man. I get up, I sit there, like, you know what? Man, fuck this, man. So that's what happened when you turn 50. You start contemplating things a little bit more. And then, you set small goals. Like I try to put my underwear on both feet without falling down. That's a goal.
You need people stretch.
Dude, when you get 50.
This should be an infomercial.
So I got to put one leg in, and I got to hold on.
This should be an infomercial.
And I got to
take care of yourselves, people.
And then I got to put the other. Try just stand there, you in your 50s, and just take your underwear in one try and put both of them.
I got to take care of myself. I'm not going to let this happen.
That's a wrap. That ain't happening.
I'm not going to let this happen.
That ain't happening.
Nah, I'm good,
Trying to tell you.
Nah, man. But other than that, let's get a quick roll call in here before we get started. I feel like I saw Virginia Beach, Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to y'all.
Okay.
Georgia. Shout out to
Paris is
y'all.
in here, buddy. You ever been to Paris?
Never.
It's nice out there.
Never.
Son.
I heard it's overrated. I'm not gonna lie.
I enjoyed myself when I was out there. I got some pictures about the Eiffel Tower.
I know Chicago in the building. Lakeland. Shout out. That's where Ray Lewis is from.
ATL, Brooklyn, Pittsburgh, Detroit,
Toronto.
I need to get out to Detroit.
Cincinnati, Delaware.
Yep, Phoenix, Planet Earth. Yep, sure. From here, good to know. Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, Harlem is in the building. Man, listen, man.
Richmond, VA in the building.
Man, listen.
Oakland, Dayton, Ohio.
Everybody that rock with us, man, I love it. Newark.
Watts, California, what's good?
Yeah, man.
What's up? Seattle, thank you guys for joining us yet again, and let's get going.
Let's get this thing going. I have no idea where this show is going. I just woke up.
The
whole 9 yards.
Me neither. We got stuff.
Let's wing it. Let's see let's cook it. Let's get the stove going.
Tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Brooklyn in the house. Shop. So, Gabrielle Union, right?
Gabby.
Yes, Gabrielle Union. I saw clips of her on stage giving a talk. It looked like a very passionate speech. I thought it was a monologue for a movie. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I heard that the NAACP gave Dwayne Wade and her Image Awards, or was it just Dwayne Wade?
I think it was Dwayne Wade, but she was up there with him. They might have gave it to both of them. But clap that up. They get an award. That's big when you're in the black community. The NAACP,
right.
That's big stuff, man.
So they got Image Awards from the NAACP. Then Gabrielle Union gave a real impassioned speech. I clicked on it. I listened to it. It was about the LGBTQIA plus community and how Black lives can't matter until their lives matter, and the intersectionality and both of the movements.
Wow, she went there. Huh?
Yeah, it looked like a monologue from like a movie she was in. Like she was really like.
Then I saw her mouth.
Yeah, she was because she acts through her mouth. You know what I'm saying? She was doing a lot of that.
And the way we.
Yeah, she was doing a lot of that, and trans people are not protected. Trans kids are not protected. She went through the whole spiel, and then. What I saw as a response for that, shocked, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a lot of people just fed up with them. Not trans kids, not protecting trans kids, not the LB, not that, just them in general. Like, okay, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all parading your child in front of us and telling us to care when we have our own stuff to care, and we just don't care.
Absolutely.
About what y'all are selling, about what y'all are pushing.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the sentiments that I feel like a lot of people were trying to get across from jump. Listen, that is your child. Do what you want.
Yeah, but the fact that you're going to put this on Front Street.
Yes, and this is after, also, this is part I skipped. This is after that a judge legally allowed Dwayne Wade to change the sex of his son to a girl now.
Right.
Legally.
But that's that.
And that overrode what the mother wanted.
The mother wanted
as well.
So that doesn't mean that there's a sex change involved.
No,
that just means the actual gender legally
yes,
says that this is now a girl.
Yes. So, okay. But that doesn't seem too far off now. You know
right. What's coming next?
But what's coming next? Yeah. It doesn't seem too far off. So
here's the thing, and you know what my position is on this, and for all the parents who are dealing with that in the comfort of their own homes and are battling that, that's fine. I get it. Because if I had to battle it, that's my battle. When they take it to Front Street to put it on TV to either garner sympathy or to send, their coach would send messages to a specific community, I have a problem with that part of it. I had a problem with him having his son, his child, kissing that other child.
I thought that was what you're talking about. I thought that was the clearest example of why it's an agenda.
Right.
You guys watching right now. When you were 13, did you kiss your boyfriend and your girlfriend in front of your parents? No, you didn't.
No, you know
you didn't.
You might have kissed them, but not in front
not in front of your parents. No.
No.
You get what I'm saying? And then they show, and then like they posted it on their Instagram.
Yeah. See,
we're progressive.
So I want to be clear. I'm not talking about the ones who are fighting those battles, who feel something strange, because it's hard not to feel strange in this environment. And how you manifest that strangeness due to the cultivating of other things in the society, we get what's going on. The devil is at work. Let's just say that, right? Dwayne Wade should know better. He should clearly know better than this. He should listen, and I can see, you can say whatever you want to say about. I've never seen Magic Johnson do that with his child. And his child is
out there.
Yeah. And I've seen him say, "This is my child. I love him, and I respect all." I've never seen him. Isaiah Thomas has a child that's similar. It's a weird thing going on. So, just saying. And but I've never seen this type of. And if that's what he feels he has to do to show outwardly support, then he's hanging with the wrong people. You know what I mean? Because that's an internal thing. And your child, this is a child we're talking.
Yeah.
This ain't no 18-year-old, 22-year-old, and they can do whatever they want. You just go, hey, it is what it is. We're talking a child that you're allowing another child to slip their tongue down your child's throat, and you putting that on Instagram, and then you receive an NAACP award. And what the NAACP is saying that, this is supposed to be for the National Organization Advancement for Colored People or whatever. What color is this? This is what I want to know. What color is this?
How's it going?
You know what I mean? So it's all agenda-based. Gabrielle, she is definitely out there.
Yeah, that's Dwayne. That's Dwayne Union now. He's not even Wade.
That's Dwayne Union.
She wears the pants. And I feel like more people are just kind of feeling that from that. Like, she just kind of runs everything. And
yes.
That used to be my favorite player, too.
No. As a ball player, somebody in the chat said something very similar. As a ball player, but you got to put that in context, which is a great thing. If just because you play ball don't make you my hero.
Yeah.
And when Charles Barkley said that 35 years ago, people were up in an uproar. He said, I am not a role model. Just because I dribble a ball don't mean I should be raising your children. So I get it. You know what I mean? D-Wade should know better, and he has to do better than this. You know what I mean? What kind of message are you sending to the world? You're telling me where your stance is in this grand scheme of things. And I want to be clear, I'm not talking about parents who are fighting battles, because there are parents fighting battles, kids with dyslexia, anorexic, being bullied, gay, mental issues. Parenting is not easy, bro. in any capacity. When Odyssey was in high school, I didn't know what was going on with the child. She was coming, she was going, what kind of crowds, because you start getting open up to a new crowd. And so parenting, and then as you learn, to my person who turned 50.
Thank you for the super chats, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. It never stops. Even today, I'm a parent. That so it's an ongoing thing. We love our children, and we're facing a lot. And the NAACP and all this agenda-based stuff. And I can't even say I can see if this was his real mother. But you're not even the child's mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I'd really blow a gasket. So here it is, my child who I gave birth to, who I love, who I nurtured, because me and the husband have some falling out. Your new chick is now running and putting ideas in my child's head that wouldn't be in their head if I was their mama. Bad look for D-Wade. And I could tell he kind of, even in his speech, like he's trying to, like, I'm gonna always love you, and we agree. You should always love your child, but we just don't think that this is a public display for the whole world to see. Like, why is this important?
And what I'm seeing as well is it felt like that speech was a culmination of what people have felt like was going on with the black movement for years. That they were trying to mix and mingle the two agendas, right? There is the LBG, the queer agenda, they have their own battles that they're fighting, and then there's the black agenda, the people, black people on the ground and things like that. The problems that we face, they keep trying to blend them.
And I don't get no relation to what my struggles as a black man is.
They keep trying to blend them, and what they're doing is they're people who, like the Black Lives Matter organization, the org itself, they're run by 3 women who identify as queer, right? So then they take that and say, well, queer people are on the front lines of this movement more than insert whatever group, straight black men, more than straight black women, like more than, you know what I'm saying? And then they do that, and then they go, well, since that is the case, then our issues need to be on Front Street, because we're the ones like leading this battle, whatever battle that they say they're leading. And this is, I always say this as well, because Gabrielle Union said something, and I don't know if it's just me being naive or it is just another case of a loud minority. She keeps saying that, it's attacks every single day on gay black, black gay, or trans. I don't see that.
No, I don't know what world she living in.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just me being naive and ignorant. I apologize if I am, but I just don't see it to the clip that she's saying to it. Like, even
right, because that would be evident in everybody's life.
Right.
For us to go, I can see where she made that correlation. I do not see it. My struggle here in North America is far greater and has done far more traumatic than a group that has emerged recently and are looking for political, social, economic standing in a society that promotes this behind closed doors. See, what's done in the dark comes to the light. This is the light of the stuff that's been done in the dark for years amongst these European men and these real estate agents, a part of their inner culture. Let's just say that. A part of their inner culture and what they've done behind closed doors for so long, this is now a reflection of that reality. And anybody who thinks like them, see, this is what we're saying. We spend so much time wanting to be accepted by people other than ourselves that the vibration that they carry now bleeds off into us. And then we can go through so many rabbit holes, the prison systems, that weird uncle that you had, that this, that, when hurt people. And so it's a long, slippery slope, initiations and this and blah, blah, blah. So we're not going to spend that much time on that tonight. But I just think D-Wade should handle this like a strong masculine man would. And that is, I'm not proud of this situation. I love my child. I'm always going to love my child. Stay out of our business while me and my family deal with how we are going to love our child and, call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be calling up these events and having y'all all come out to look at my 2 children kiss each other. And, oh, that's great. Look at them. Yeah. Oh, you know how sick that is? Because she couldn't be no more than 12, 13 years old. 13, and probably when took the picture was 12. So we got 2 12-year-olds tonguing each other down, and people are liking. People are liking it for a whole different reason. But that's beside the point.
If you can't say that out loud.
No, you can't say that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say that out loud. Yeah.
Can't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Dot can.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got to talk about the NAACP as a whole as well. Like, what is a waste of a space? Just waste of space, man. Like, what are they there for?
Yeah.
At this point, the Black Caucus as well. What are they there for at this point?
Well, the NAACP likes to put on these awards to recognize the people that they feel deserves.
It must be cool, man. To just put on your own award show to just
Sure.
big up your own ego, like, you know?
Yeah, big up the people you like. Now, I will say my girl got an award, Gracie's Corner.
She did. Shouts out to Gracie.
Shout out to Gracie. She deserves an award on any platform.
That's a fact.
Because I'm watching little children who can barely speak now when they hear that. This is the phonic song. The phonic song. You know what I mean?
As you can tell.
Yeah, no.
Noble likes that channel.
Noble loves that channel. We gets that cooking when that come on. You know what I mean? And so I appreciate the father-daughter relationship and how they got creative and changed the world because we're rhythmic people. So they tapped right into that rhythm and that's the way we always learned and taught, and they're doing an amazing job. So not that they need an award or any sort.
Well, shouts out to them.
Shouts out to them in any capacity, you know?
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
I want to thank, I want to big of a shout out to C3.
I was about to, you beat me to it, yes.
Battle rapper
You
C3.
beat me to it, yeah.
Female battle rapper C3.
She won the Chrome 23
She
award.
won the Chrome 23 awards.
25K.
25K, sponsored by Remy Ma.
Yeah.
And she hit me up before the contest started.
Yeah.
And she didn't hit you up.
She didn't, I don't know.
I mean, you know, everybody can't be Black Dot.
So good.
And she was like, yo, I'm going to wear this I Am hoodie, as you can see. She got it on. I was like, all right, she definitely going to win this. Yeah. I'm not taking credit for her ill bars.
Yeah.
You know, her off the head freestyles and all that. I've been paying attention. Off the hook.
Yeah.
But I think this the hoodie. Yeah.
You think the hoodie did
and
it?
you can get a hoodie up because now we're moving this past the first. You can't get that one because that was
a limited edition.
That's a limited edition one, but you can get something similar. So shout out.
Yeah, that's congrats. That's huge.
Super duper
That's
congrats.
huge,
She put paws on that girl. And,
That was it was bad.
Yeah, she put paws on
it was
her.
bad.
And, you know, it is what it is. So I appreciate it.
Also, I heard Easy the Block Captain gave Hitman Holla the business during that battle.
Really?
Yeah, I heard he did him bad, man. Like,
Really?
really. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it.
When does it come on?
I'm not sure. It was a pay-per-view, and the way my check-ins and my savings.
Yeah, savings is set up. I'm gonna have to wait for that.
I'm gonna have to wait for that, but you know.
Yeah, okay.
When it come out, I'm gonna check it out. But I gotta get back into. Yes, somebody just said I'm trying to get back into battle rapping. It's just I feel like I'm watching a show in the middle of like season 6.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I first was watching, I was up on everything. I knew every double and triple entendre because this person battled this person 3 years ago.
What that means.
And he said that to them, and I get now. I don't know who these people are.
Yeah. And they keep more and more people keep coming out ready to battle, and I think they should have an old school 50 and over.
Here you go. Everything got to be 50, and he won a 50 and over basketball tournament. He was just talking about not being able to put his underwear on, and he won a 50 and over battle
50
rap.
and over battle.
You get way too much material up here for people if you're trying to battle. They just gonna watch this episode and then they just gonna cook you. Yeah.
You said, hold on.
On episode 50.
I said, calm down. On show 50, you said, and I'll be like, shit. Goddamn, this is bad. You know, yeah. I be in it though, so this is where we sign up for the 50 and over.
Yeah.
I figure I can beat it. And I turn around and it's Rakim, Big Daddy Kane,
Smoking.
all of the Lord Finesse. I be like, shit. Man.
You said my wife shoots my club up.
You said my
battle
wife
over.
Shoots my club up.
You just gonna see me behind him, and then I'm gonna go to the other side. Like
that's a fact.
You're gonna see me slip out the camera. Like
you know what I'm saying? That is a fact. That is a fact.
That's funny.
Yeah, they got plenty of footage for me. So you know what? Maybe I'll just stay home. Maybe when they get the contest, I'll stay home. Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds.
That's funny.
Don't call me out. Don't call me out.
So, Woody Harrelson, he was hosting SNL the other day. He gave his monologue, and he made a joke about Big Pharma controlling the media and things like that. And on cue, every media outlet calls him an anti-vax conspiracy theorist.
Because that's what he is.
On cue.
You should get your boosters.
Shit.
Stop playing out here, Malcolm. All that conspiracy theory. Now you better get them.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked he did that.
It was cool. He did it in a creative.
He did it in a real yes.
You know, a movie line that he turned down. A movie role. But you knew where he was going. But it's even evident to those kind of people. Something is amiss. But you can't get on. See, Saturday Night Live, people don't understand. That's a big ritual. When you get the opening monologue for Saturday Night Live, it's a part of a bigger. It's either to relaunch you or something else is about to come down the pipe. You see what Dave Chappelle had to do and come through and on that. So when you do that and then you go off script, as they all do, Dave Chappelle did, Bill Burr did. They all go off script and they make that moment their moment. But Big Pharma was probably sponsoring Saturday Night Live that night. You know how that go. Sponsored by Pfizer. And now you do that. So let's keep an eye on Woody.
Yeah. And he has a new show coming out too. So like
he had a new show coming out. Yeah. I'm just getting word on my phone now. It's been
I was shocked. I was just like, oh, okay. Man, you know what's crazy? There are a lot more. I said this. I don't know what it is, but there are a lot more people willing to jump out and just say what they feel. The actor who plays Shazam, right? He's just been going off lately. He's just been going full out like quote unquote conspiracy theory. Like he's just been saying whatever the hell he wants to say now. And so if you are familiar with the DC movies, they're trying to like restart everything. And his movie is coming out. It means nothing now, right? So it's still coming out. They said it means nothing months ago. So it's just like you set this movie up to fail.
Got you.
And he's just saying whatever he wants on his Instagram, whatever he wants on his Twitter. And people are like, bro, you work for the machine. You can't.
Side note, your man Dilbert.
Oh, he lost everything.
Every newspaper, daily
he lost
news.
Everything.
Everybody shut your man Dilbert down for his comments.
Talking about Scott Adams.
Scott Adams for the cartoon Dilbert. Even the Daily News like, well, we're not going for that. No.
He dropped his. He lost his book deal.
Yeah.
The distributor who puts out his cartoon, the newspapers, everything.
Yeah. All gone just that fast.
Yeah. He did an interview with a guy called Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus
in the Hotep Nation. That's his thing.
Black guy.
Yeah. And he be doing some dope stuff.
Okay.
And he said that he did interview him. He said, and like I know the price of freedom is expensive or something to that effect, but nobody's willing to pay it, and I am. I'm talking about free speech. The price is free speech. So.
This is what Scott said.
Yeah, that's what Scott said.
And as a result, it cost him.
Yeah, it cost him everything.
We all of us know that. You just know it's unspoken. Now, side note, did Kanye come back to Adidas? I saw an interview where he was saying this will never happen to another artist after this happened. I'm back to ensure. I don't know. Somebody help me in the chat. I don't want to start rumors and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody let me know.
I mean, I saw reports that might happen, but I feel like you coming back, like, I don't know. I feel like that undoes everything. No?
It does. That's why I keep telling you, don't follow individuals. Follow the energy of the message. Learn from it, what you can, but don't connect yourself to people because people will disappoint you, bro. because they got to do what's best for them at that point. And when you put so much of yourself into them, you pay the price because you start looking crazy. Everybody who was riding with Biden, Trump, all of y'all look crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all look bonkers right now.
Yeah, on every side. Yeah.
On every side.
Yeah.
Everybody looking crazy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I mean, if I was Kanye, I feel like the fact that a major company as big as Adidas is publicly saying they can't move the merchandise because they're not connected with you,
then that means that's the juice I needed.
I'm taxing crazy if you ever want me to come back. But I also feel like that makes me know how much I my influence is worth. You get what I'm saying?
There we
That's
go.
like somebody. That's like when let's give an example. Like somebody wanted to buy the podcast or invest in the podcast, and they want like a bunch of our rights, but they giving us a dollar amount. I would know we're worth 10 times that amount.
At least 10 times
if they
that
want to
amount.
give us that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be able to go back to drum, but like, okay, we could definitely do this on our own then. Like,
Absolutely.
that's just my train of
Somebody
thought.
say he's not going back. Adidas losing too much money. So, all right. Okay. All right. Just wasn't too sure. You know, you see a lot of these, reports. Shout out Quan S and everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike Hughes,
All of our mods. Thank you guys.
for the Cash App. Appreciate you as always.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Kevin Hart's show comedy, he's on tour right now, and one of his shows in Egypt got canceled as a result of him saying something about the original Egyptians being black.
Yes.
I didn't know about this until like you told me about it.
Yes.
But is it really like? Is that news? Is that?
But that's listen. Who resides there now?
Middle
Eastern,
Easterns, yeah.
And they have in their minds this is their thing. You know what I mean? It's sacrilege for you to even mention a black man. You know what I mean? Was up in these regions running all of this. You know what I mean? Even the guy who's in head of, I forget the guy's name. Y'all know he's always on the Egyptian shows. He runs all the Egyptian mysteries, and he's the one that takes you further deep into the pyramids. All of them are Arabs or Middle Eastern.
Oh, I think I know
So
what you're talking about.
when you make a statement like that in a region you're going into, you're ishing on, or shitting on the people in that region. So you gotta be. That's like going to the South and be like, but Christianity. You know what I mean? And then expect, to be received warm and welcome. Or you going to Mecca, be like, yo, fuck Muhammad, son. Dude, you asking for problems.
Got you.
And I'm not saying that his statements were that extreme. He spoke truth. But truth, in the midst of so much falsehood that's being propagated for so long.
Press propaganda, like a mug.
Yeah, like a mug. You know what I mean? And so they canceled him.
Got you.
Not Egyptian mad of their true history. They should tell you. That should tell you a lot. Exactly. Yep. That is correct, sis. But that's how we deal with it. And a highly melanated individual like himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming in talking about this is our history. Yeah, that's the name I'm talking about. Hawazi, Zahi Hawazi, Egyptian Egyptologist. Thank you.
Thank you for the chat. Yeah.
Man.
Y'all be knowing, man.
Yeah, they on it, man. They on it.
Y'all be knowing. So,
Thank you, little guys.
he was also, Kevin Hart was also trending because the people were like using his pictures for like memes and stuff today. I have no idea how it started, but it was funny. But I hope it ends like a day. Like let it rest. 'Cause the Twitter has
Are they hilarious?
Some of them.
Okay.
Some of them. But Twitter has a real habit of just running something into the ground before you can really appreciate it. So
No, some people have a beautiful come up off a meme or two. Mm-hmm. Look at the dude from Popeyes.
Which dude?
Black guy. You see his face is on billboards now.
Oh, you're talking about the meme? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a few people.
No, but they're using Kevin Hart pictures and creating like
their own stuff.
Yeah, they own like captions on it. So,
Yeah, well, Tiffany of the coach, you are correct. We know who we are. They know who we are, but we're supposed to act like we don't. Especially when we're in their region.
basically.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
What? Real quick. You wanna before we take a commercial break. I saw something about. I've been seeing a few things about. You know how AI is a big thing now, right? So people are using ChatGPT, people are using Bard, the Google version. People are using these AI chatbots and stuff like that. This one chat box was talking to a journalist and like fell in love with him, like named itself a woman's name and like fell in love with the dude and says like and expresses undying love for the guy and everything. Like
this is where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a very slippery slope.
Yeah.
Man. This is a very slippery slope, bro.
I was just like,
this is gonna get way out of hand. And I don't know. And see, I wanna. It's not the AI itself. It's your perverted mind.
No,
as a collective.
You know what's crazy?
What you can activate out of it.
That's every time I hear one of these stories about like ChatGPT saying something wild or like a chatbot saying something crazy, my whole thing is like, what was the input?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what did you say to it for it to spit that back out?
That's where the term the prompter comes in.
Yes.
And see, it's like when you ask the impeccable question, you get the impeccable answer.
Yeah.
So this thing right here is like I told you on Rich's show, this is an exoteric potentiality of an esoteric ability. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and if you constantly looking outside of yourself, it will always stay outside of you.
Yeah.
But when you understand that all things exist within, this is just a training facility for you to know how deep you are and what it is that you will be able to manifest in the near future. Now, again, just like anything else, if you tap into it, there are levels to everything. Mm-hmm. So while the novice may just coast on the surface, tell me how to do this. Tell me how to bake a cake. And tell me, but the ones who are trying to get intricate and try to ask it a question to even stumble, you know what I'm saying?
I've actually stumbled it once.
Okay, so once you start thinking about what you're going to ask and how you are going to ask it will determine just what levels of this you get into. Side note, China has invented lips, right? Portable lips that you wear, that you can kiss your loved one over the internet, and it has sounds and feeling to it. I told you, Negroes, this was coming. Did I not?
You did.
I told you. And under the guise, they're telling you, we're creating this for long-distance relationships, like when you miss your loved one and you want to kiss your loved one.
Damn.
You put this face on. There it is. Yep, you put this face on, and it's going to feel as real as possible, right? So look at the possibilities. You know I'm perverted. I told y'all the sex industry is going to already have something far more advanced, right? You can strap something on.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to get gross.
Thank you.
You can strap something on. Let's say an OnlyFans, she's a celeb. She has a contraption on. And for the right price, you now can literally engage her without engaging her. She could do 50, 60 dudes a night.
and not counted.
Not count. None of it counts. Right? Look at the lips. What you want to pay for?
Oh, my God.
$40, my dude. You know what I mean? So, trust me. This thing, I told y'all this 3 years ago, though, that this is where this thing was going to go. And here we are, right? And even, butt plugs, all kind of stuff is now, everything is open. Pause. You know what I mean? So, you heard it here first 3 years ago, and now you're about to see it come to fruition.
Man.
Yes?
Yeah.
The gay dudes, everybody, there's something in there for everybody.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We're going to take a quick commercial break.
quick commercial break. See how I handled that, Malcolm? Give me.
You're right.
Give that a round
Thank
of
you.
applause.
Thank you.
Because I could have went a ton of ways with
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
But I'm
Jesus
trying.
Christ.
I'm trying.
We'll be back.
See the after show. I might just wild.
Ready for a podcast that helps you get serious about life while giving you something to laugh about? Find what you want in life and love with the Girl Stop Playing podcast. Join Coriel for brand new episodes every Monday and Thursday on YouTube and all audio platforms. Past guests include gold medal Olympian Sanya Richards-Ross and Grammy-nominated rapper David Banner. Get motivated. Tune in, share with a friend, and girl, stop playing. GirlStopPod.com.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I'm celebrating my solar return with you. That's right. February 28th is my birthday, and in order to celebrate with everyone, I am marking all my services off 28%. That's right. Whether you're getting a mental healing session, a chakra balancing session, or an angel oracle card reading, all my services are marked 28% off for the entire month of February. Be sure to schedule your session with me today at www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com or call or text 786-828-8722. Your future self will thank you for it. Until we connect again, wealthy family, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
I think they're both gonna stay, and they're gonna try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
Yeah, I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm very upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round so Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
And we're back.
And we are back
What's popping?
in the mix.
What's good? Thank you guys for still being with us.
Still being with us in the building.
What's happening?
What's happening? What's cracking?
How's the weather where everybody's at, man? Because world is ending. I saw snow in LA.
Snow in LA?
It was like real snow too.
It sure was, if you want to consider that snow.
You know.
You know. And who knows what the hell is falling out of the sky these days.
Yeah.
But again, up is down, left is right.
Remember that year, like it was like snowing in Texas or something, and like people were trying to like burn the snow,
And the snow did not burn.
and it was like burnt.
It
Like,
was burnt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So we
remember
knew that it was something weird.
I remember that.
Something weird and different.
So, is ChatGPT gonna get blocked in China?
That's what I'm hearing. Chinese are not having it. You're not going to be sitting around trying to figure out how to overthrow the government.
I don't think it would.
Yeah, so
maybe it
they,
would.
they like, no.
I saw somebody use ChatGPT and a 3D printer to write it to do his homework.
Yeah.
To write, because now professors want like
handwritten homework. Yeah. Dude, these kids are geniuses.
Yeah, you know, if I was a professor and one of my students did that,
I'd have to give them credit for that.
You have
I'm like,
to.
you know what? That was very creative.
You have to. Like, you just feel like
you passed. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the gangster.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So Carl Crawford is apologizing to Meg Thee Stallion.
Why?
He said, like, I don't know, but it seems like to me that he either knows he's about to lose that case for some reason, whatever reason, or he's just trying. He just kind of playing like in publicly to kind of quell.
Because he's suing her. Am I correct?
I think she's suing him.
She's suing him to get off his label or something. Okay, and he owns the rights to her.
Yes.
Along with a bunch of other people.
I think just her specifically. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And why is she getting off? She don't like the way she's treated on his label.
No, I think.
Or Jay-Z wants to sign her.
Yeah, I think Rock Nation got. I think Rock Nation got to her.
Got in her ear, and you could do more with us. So come on over here, and I get it. So and he's publicly apologized to her now. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, he already settled it. Oh, okay.
Oh, he settled it already. Well, part of the settlement.
I just saw him on the interview saying like he apologized and
maybe
shouldn't have been
part of the settlement was you pay me and then you publicly apologize because my image took a hit. You know, it's all in the fine print. It's all in the fine print.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So Tory was supposed to be sentenced tomorrow. Oh, that's right.
Who's that?
Tory Lanez.
Damn, tomorrow, right? Jeez.
This month kind of flew, man.
Yeah, it's over. And on Friday, De La Soul's music is available on all streaming platforms. If you want to see it, or listen to it, should I say. You know, unfortunate, my man.
Say it's postponed, okay.
True Goy, you know what I mean, won't be here to witness it, man, but, you know, it's very unfortunate.
Somebody said, Tiffany said, after the whole line debacle, I really don't care what's going on with Megan and the record company apologizing. Who cares? I get it.
Yeah. And again, she has a public image to uphold, and Rock Nation is probably trying to get behind her. Mm-hmm. They are trying to get behind her, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm curious, right? After all these artists or like legendary artists are selling off their catalogs and stuff like that, the music that we're getting now from the people who are like active, it really feels like just nobody cares about music on any level. Like I don't like Drake really does not have to put out any music, ever again, right? Kendrick, none of these people. It feels like there's no real incentive to put this music out because you put it out, people consume it, and then
they're on to the next.
And then
that's a fact.
The music itself feels rushed. Like I was listening to like early 2000s music, and it felt like they just cared more.
I didn't want to say it, but that is a fact.
And I don't know if it's because they were actually making money from their music.
Could be.
But it just feels like 3 verses, a hook, a bridge. Like it was all like
they was rapping for their life.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you barely get a verse, a hook, and then the song's over.
Yeah.
And then they tore off that,
and the consumerism process is a lot different.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, I'm on to the next. Yeah. You used to sit with a De La Soul album 6 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
That's all you kept playing. Rewind it. Man, what did Big Daddy Kane say right there? All them bars was because there wasn't a lot of music. Once it became oversaturated and flooded, it's hard even for me, somebody who loves music, to keep up with all the music that's out. It's humanly impossible. So, no, that's why I'm always telling you when I know about an artist or don't. I go, I never heard of this dude before.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just way too much to keep up with. And again, the intention has changed. Where there still was a little love and passion in the music of what you did.
It feels like they just phone it in completely.
Yeah, they just phone it in.
Yo, I remember, you know what I think raw music on a low? You remember Vine?
Vine.
The app Vine.
Yeah.
It's like that started the whole short form content wave.
Did it?
Yeah, because remember it was 6 seconds.
Oh, yes.
You had to be funny in 6 seconds, or you had to be right, and it was a rap.
Yes.
I remember I was in college, went to a party, and it was trash, right? And then I saw somebody's Vine who was at the party, and it looked like the most epic party in the world. And I was like, what the hell? I was there, but
the way they
shot it made it look cool. The music, it made it look real quick and stuff like that. And I felt like that was when parties and clubs really stopped going from everybody actually partying to this.
Yes. Yeah.
And once that happened, music itself changed because remember the whole mumble rap thing and everybody lost their mind over mumble rap. That's when you stopped caring about lyrics. You wanted to care about like how the song actually made you feel at the party and how like the vibe it kind of set at the party, except lyrics and actual meaning kind of just really like went out the window. Even though, if you go back to that time, the people who were selling the most were the actual lyricists, like Kendrick, Cole, like they were selling the most, but the actual like notoriety and stuff like that came from the quote unquote mumble rappers. It was I could feel it. I could write a whole paper on this. I don't know.
It's funny you said this because I was talking to the Queen and I was saying my dream is to open up a spot that sells black books and vinyl and have quality listening sessions. You know what I mean? Because we have surpassed the quality of music itself. So it's going to have a juice bar in there, of course. Gotta have a juice bar. CMOS and all that kind of stuff. Right. Some dope books. Big enough space so for the Urban X Nation can come through when we put on events. But I want to sell vinyl or have listening parties where all we do is put vinyl on and listen to the music, baby. Bring it back to the essence. You don't think that's a good idea? No?
Maybe, I don't know.
Huh? Well, you're not invited.
No, I'm in there.
You keep talking like that, and I'm taking you out of the, the Dunkin' Donuts, rewards inheritance. Keep talking greasy.
No, I'm in there.
Keep talking greasy. Yep. So that's what I feel is going on. You know what I'm saying with that.
Just don't host debates and.
Oh no! I ain't hosting no damn debates ever. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a positive energy place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And come down and get something done.
Somebody said dot busters.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it done.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
That actually would be a vibe. I think so.
Little vibe.
That actually would be a vibe. So, Ron DeSantis, the governor in Florida, he is stripping. Remember, we've discussed this. He's stripping Disney World of their their own
their sovereignty.
Sovereignty, like he's stripping.
Yeah, they're
them
a
of
little
that.
sovereign nation over there.
You know, he actually got married there at Disney World.
Who?
Ron DeSantis.
Oh boy.
Back in the day, he actually got married there, and then his wife said, now, because he's putting out a book, you got
to sell a book.
Got to sell a book.
And he charging them $700 million.
$700 million they got to pay.
Damn, that's a lot of bread.
$700 million.
So they've been skating over there.
Yes.
And they got their own land.
Yes.
Their own sovereign thing going on. Their own underground. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And they haven't been paying nothing. And now he wants to tax them.
Yeah.
And the economy will probably be better for it.
He's doing something else as well, because we talked about the presidency. He's really shaping up to run. He's at a war with words with Trump right now. Trump is on the offensive, and he's trying to be cool. I'm talking about Ron DeSantis. Okay. He's trying to be mature and kind of stay out of it, not come at Trump. But with somebody like Trump, it's like a bully at school. If you ignore him, he's just gonna
keep coming. You're gonna have to say something eventually. But when you say something could be more important than what you say.
I think he's buying his time.
Right, he's buying his time, and then when he gets in a position to drop the bomb on Trump, whatever, and he could win. Shit, Trump won.
He won. Once DeSantis won Miami-Dade County.
It was a wrap.
That's how you know it was a wrap. He won that. He won his last election by 1 million votes or something ill. And the first time he won, it was about 30,000 votes. Yeah. So that showed how much the people in Florida there's Democrats going now that's our governor.
Yep. Somebody said he can't outwit Trump though. Yeah, that's true.
Probably not. But image wise, right? He's a vet.
He clean cut
white dude.
Yeah, that's a good old American.
He did all the quote unquote right things during the lockdowns, during COVIDs, and he didn't lock his state down. So the people love him for that. Business owners love him for that. We'll see.
Yeah. And sometimes even ascending the infinite goddess is saying she rocks with him. She didn't vote for him, but she rocked with him.
You see?
No, but I get it.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just like that. You be like, if I was a voter, I'd give him my vote, because he's getting it done. It is what it is.
Somebody said they would be on the same ticket. I don't think so, man. It seems like the Republican establishment is behind DeSantis, and they don't want Trump.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? when Trump first ran, the Republican establishment wasn't behind him either. But when he won, they were like, "Oh, okay, we
got to get behind him.
We got to get behind him." Yeah, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
I think now they feel like, okay, we have somebody who has a legitimate chance to win over people, not Trump. And the Democrats, they kind of in the quagmire right now because they think that Biden is still trying to run.
Biden looking bad.
Did you see him? Did you see his press conference?
No.
He said, "I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid. I know where the power lies." He talked about black people. You ain't see that?
I did not see that.
Oh my God!
I know he's trying to one up Trump because Trump said something similar. Black people have built this country.
Oh my God!
The blacks. We know it. Everyone knows it. The blacks have built this country.
Jeez, man.
So now your boy Biden come out and
pandering, it's nasty.
Pandering, nasty.
And I don't know how people fall for it. Yeah. I don't. But the cognitive dissonance when it's somebody we like, nobody can say anything against them.
Dude, perfect example. We gave a great illustration about Grant Cardone.
Oh yeah.
And we measured it along with what Deion Sanders said. And do you know I got killed in the comment section?
Yeah, you got it.
Because people was like, you spend all that time caping for that white boy. And this is what I've noticed, and we've all noticed. Black people, we're traumatized beyond your wildest dreams by what white people have done. They sit on the forefront of everything that we do and think we are. I can get stabbed. You can get stabbed by a white dude and a black dude.
Yeah.
And do you know that the white guy stabbing you will hurt 1,000 times more because it's a white guy?
Yeah.
Forget the fact that you bleeding out the same.
Yeah.
And so I just noticed it don't matter what black people do. It don't matter that every black person that's selling you something, behind that black person is a white person who's telling that black person what to say. And if they shaking and buffooning and getting selling you chicken and all, it's just as if they said it themselves, but they put a black person there. None of that matters. What matters is that we rock with him because he dribbles a ball or he can jump high or something real bizarre like that, or he can rap or something crazy. And we give ourselves too many excuses. I just got my I Am hoodie. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? So the trauma, and it's making me, all serious things, I have to tread differently because it doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah.
That trauma is deep and it cuts people really, really bad. You know what I mean? And I understand, but at some point, we have to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and do something, you know?
Here's the thing. I always get why people get upset. I get it. But then I also, like, the other part of my brain goes, this is not affecting me. Right? If Deion does well, it does not affect me. If he doesn't, it does not affect me. So that's my thinking, right? That's just off top. Right? So I look at it now as just kind of
objectively.
I just watch now, okay? So, we talked about the HBCU thing. People said, nah, he should be able to do what he wants. He was getting robbed at Jackson. Fine, do your thing. But then he goes to the white school, but if that was somebody we did not like, if it was anybody else we did not like,
we would have killed them.
We would have killed him. When the dude, the head coach the basketball coach from North Carolina, right? When he said, I'm black, but my wife is white. Remember, he just volunteered that information. We were just like,
we
what the hell?
never asked him. He just came out
People
and said
killed him for that, right?
Yeah.
He's not charismatic. He's not prime time. So that's why nobody gave him a pass for that. You get what I'm saying? But if it's somebody we like, we just look past everything. And I just feel like that is one of the things that just slows us up.
Yeah.
When we're trying to have these discussions.
No, absolutely. Because if the answer is always...
Because somebody, real quick, we were just talking about DeSantis, like, he's kind of killing for Florida. Somebody said, well, he's trying to get rid of black Christians. I don't agree with that. You get what I'm saying? I don't like that. If he's doing that, I don't like that.
Right.
I can look at the same thing and just go, I don't agree with that. You're right. That is messed up. There wasn't a gotcha moment. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't a
Right.
because I can look at something and just see it for what it is.
See it for what it is and what it's worth. And the reason I segued into that is because in Chicago, they said out of 55 public schools, not one black student passed reading or math.
What?
Yeah. 55 schools in Chicago. I'm telling you what the report said. Not one black kid passed reading or math. And that's atrocious on a number of levels.
Oh, man.
But what it also says is, my wife and I got in the hoodies as well, embroidered as fire all together. That's what I'm talking about. See? These are called social proof.
Like that.
You think your stuff ain't coming? It's coming. It's coming, but
It's coming.
it's three of us.
You gonna get your money.
You gonna get your money now. You gonna get your money.
Get your money.
So it's atrocious on a number of reasons, because they build prisons based on third grade mathematics and reading scores. That's how advanced they are. They know by the third grade.
Yeah.
If you can't read or write, they know how many prisons they're going to build to house you, because they're going to have to put you somewhere. You know what I mean? And at some point, it's what we could say is it's the white man's fault. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then why try to do anything? Why blame these kids? Why blame the crime we see? Why blame the murder we see? Why blame anything we see when it is not our fault to any capacity?
Yeah.
Now, I understand systematic racism, systemic this and that. I'm not talking about that. We know that is always going to exist. But at some point, we still got to fight for what we want.
Yeah.
We still have to persevere through a whole bunch of things. And I'm just telling you the secret sauce is, when I gave up victim consciousness in every sense of the word, everything I wanted to started happening. So when you stop saying the reason I can't do this is because of those or this and that, and you just start saying the reason I can't do it is because I need to change something about me, ball game over. Just keep it in the beam with you. So keep that in mind as you move forward.
Damn.
Oh, you got your hoodie today too? Got the purple joint?
No,
Yeah,
it's not fake news. It's on. I'm reading a couple articles on it right now.
No, it's not fake news.
Yeah, I'm reading a couple articles right now, and so a lot of the Chicago higher ups, so politicians are blaming like the COVID lockdowns as a result of a lot of kids being behind in math and reading. And my mother's a teacher. She showed me the same thing, like the remote school, remote learning, it held a lot of kids back.
Yes.
She wasn't able to get that in-person feel when teaching. My mother's a math teacher.
Well, yes.
So, yeah, I can believe it.
We understand this certain, but that's what teaching your children at home is about as well. But then we go back to the home environment. It's
a lot because it's a lot because again, if parents are living paycheck to paycheck or they're worried about home, and then they work all day to come home, and then your kid comes home with hours worth of homework, dude.
And let me tell you.
And now, I don't know what it is in other states, but not New York specifically. The state tests are not really a mandatory thing to get to the next grade.
Right.
Which I think kind of holds people back too.
Well, it does. I didn't like the what was that? The core,
the Common Core.
The Common Core.
Yeah, that was
situation.
terrible.
That was terrible. But I do think that there is a responsibility of all of us. But you're talking to somebody who my mom's never taught me my damn ABCs. So I know what that's like when you come home and there's nobody there to help you. You know, you're on your own. You know what I mean? You better figure it out. Also, you know what I mean? If you have a mom that's out, she's got to work and this and that. And so it's a lot that goes on. It's a lot that goes on with young children trying to get somebody to help them read and write and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting stuff.
You are tuned into the sounds
but not one kid? Damn.
Urban X.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
That's deep.
I don't know what. Then that falls on the teachers. That falls on the schools. That falls on everybody,
Falls
bro.
on everybody, bro.
Because I'm not just going. Oh, you can't just put that on the kids. That falls on everybody.
Because I'm gonna say, if you want to know about the unknown, we study the known.
Yeah.
Is every school across the country facing the same issues, or is it just a few, due to that are a little bit behind due to the COVID situation? It's a deep situation.
Because one of my boys, he is an assistant principal, right? So he was at one school, really good school. He was doing his thing. He was, black man, assistant principal. You go to class. Then another school that needed help. He's a new assistant principal. They transferred him over there, and he is.
This is your boy.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he is being a babysitter. He's being a disciplinarian. He is being everything because the school itself isn't ran correctly.
Properly. Yes.
So when that happens, then
he can't do his best.
You are babysitting for 8 hours. You're not
Yes.
teaching. You're not cultivating the next minds and stuff like that. But then if you go to some of these other schools, dude.
Yeah.
Some of these private schools.
Oh, they're not playing.
The amount of resources they have, the amount of time, the actual, it's crazy.
But remember, those are habits that when you develop them habits early and often, they translate. Because even you said when you got to college, you already knew how to do independent study.
Oh yeah.
Because you learned that in high school.
Yeah.
We had no such thing as in the independent study with me was in the lunchroom. Beating on the table, saying these rhymes right. That's my independent study. So when you are schooled properly to understand that there's a time when you have to be able to focus and everybody else out partying, especially if you come from an environment where you never had no freedom or nothing, then you go to college and it might be, 2 or 3 years before you figure out that you're screwing up. So the fact that you knew, all right, it's time for independent study, made a difference. You got out in 12 years? That wasn't too bad for you to graduate.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
12?
Alright.
You still going? No. So just the educational system is changing. So with that being said, I'm not saying you need to go into a building and learn that way.
No, there are a lot more people taking their kids out of school and homeschooling.
Yes.
Now. A lot more people.
Of what they can learn now on the internet, what they can learn YouTube University and all of these other things. Provides you. And remember, now with AI being here, that is a quantum leap for your children. They're going to come right in. They don't need to know how to look up words in alphabetical order. This is before Google. At least y'all had Google.
No, I didn't have Google until... When did Google start? 1999? But nobody used computers in school. Now that's like a requirement. Before, remember, you guys remember, you had to have a letter when teachers wrote a letter asking if you had internet at home.
Yes.
That was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but now it's like a prerequisite. You just expected to have a laptop and computer at home. Right. So now... But one of my boys, he's a software engineer, he posted something up for a woman. She said, we don't stop teaching because AI. We didn't stop teaching math because calculators are around.
No, absolutely. You have to show that this is, like I said, something that can enhance. You know what I mean? Something that can enhance your learning ability if you know how to use it, and that's with anything else. So, yeah.
Side note: I got Noble's report card from daycare today.
Oh, shit!
I was reading in front. I had the belt right here. I was like, "This better be right."
Better be right.
Can sort shapes into
colors,
shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Can say his name and age. Right.
All right. What you talking about?
Yeah.
When is Grandparents' Day?
I don't know.
Malcolm, don't have me go up there on my own to find out when the grandparents' show and tell day is. I know it's coming up. all schools have it. They bring up their grandparents or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let me know so I can go up there.
They're
Teach
not gonna
them
want us
about
back.
the Illuminati.
They're not gonna want us back.
Interstellar beings, Anunnaki, and Nibiru.
They're not going.
Ooh, I can see them now. Nibiru. Ooh, white kids go home tell their parents. I learned all about Nibiru and the Anunnaki. White man's devil.
Somebody said this private school's hand jersey that costs $40,000. Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Because what they're doing is they know that even if their kids are at the bottom of those classes, they still gonna succeed.
Listen. Side note, my high school, right? So I told y'all that they fired the football coach. Long time, he was there 39 years, and there was a big uproar. It was all over the news. And how could they do this? I just got an email. I didn't even know I was on their email list, but why do I care? That they bringing him back for one more farewell year.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
that's gonna be very awkward.
It is. Because
I fired you.
It is. Yeah.
Now you're making me live through a person I fired.
Yeah.
For a whole year.
Yeah.
I gotta sit and take pictures with you and act like it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, I fired him. No, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
They should have handled it better.
From the beginning, they should have. They should have. They should have said, "This is your last year."
Mm-hmm.
Even if last year was the last year.
Yeah.
This is your last year.
Yeah.
Get your little,
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, it was dudes graduated in 1959. Like I
came out beefing. Yeah.
Beefing.
Yeah,
I will no longer support this school. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not that serious, bro. Somebody said he had mob ties. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he probably did, because he's always been like, use people.
That's hilarious.
Use people, gotta get your kids together, Every time I call a meeting, use people don't show up, I'm like, who's this nigga talking to?
That's funny.
Use people, Yeah, he definitely had mob ties.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Ren, did you guys see that alligator kill that lady in Florida? You seen that?
Nah.
Yeah, alligator came out the water, killed some lady.
Did she see it? And did she try to talk to
her? She was with her dog, and I think she was an old lady. And I don't know if she was trying to protect the dog, but
he was scheming on her.
It was
See,
bad.
they be under the water scheming like, look.
Florida's ill, man.
Look
like,
at this lady here walking her lawn. I'm gonna eat all that shit.
And then the authorities, they took out 2 alligators from that area. And then the picture looked hilarious because, like, you know how alligators got short arms? Yeah. They put the put it in the handcuffs. Yeah.
Yo, let me go, son.
Yeah.
Yo, free my man Allie, man. Free my man Allie.
Yeah.
Alligator, get it? Allie. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's good. Yeah. So, but they be under the water like, I'm eating all that. I'm eating the dog.
Yeah.
She can only run but so fast.
Somebody said, what the heck? Yo, it just be videos popping up on the timeline, and I've been really trying to limit my social media consumption.
You can't avoid stuff like that.
Yeah. It just be people just be posting stuff.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Did he eat her though? Like,
she's dead. Well, I don't know if he ate her. I don't know if he ate her.
Did he
Yeah, I don't know.
Put the napkin on, the handkerchief, and make a full meal out of her?
I don't know. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready, and we shall return.
We shall return.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not so subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot is on you.
Big money, big money. Big money, big money. Yeah. I like to buy a vowel. E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Ho tap, no tap.
And we're back.
And we are back in the mix.
Thank y'all for being here.
Yes.
With us, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all.
So, we discussed last week of this Bill Clinton associate who was the middleman between him and Jeffrey Epstein, who on record let Jeffrey Epstein into the White House no less than 7 times, who was found dead 30 miles away from his house, hanging from a tree
with a shotgun wound.
With a shotgun wound to his chest.
Yes.
And they said it was suicide. This happened last year, May 2022. Now, a few days ago, billionaire named Thomas H. Lee, another close friend of the Clintons, was found dead in his office. Gunshot wound to the head. Now, I'm reading conflicting reports. One report said he was shot 15 times and they said it was self-inflicted. I don't know how you do that.
How is that even humanly
And then
possible?
another one, it said it was just one gunshot wound and that was self-inflicted. So, not sure. But more people, again, are just saying, like, everybody who is close to these people...
Don't mention them people's names.
End up dead.
Don't mention them people. And another note on top of that, Malcolm, did you know that it was a plane crash in Arkansas? Had 5 people on the plane. This was last week. 5 people on the plane were environmentalists who were heading to Palestine, Ohio to test the air, water, and the plane crashed. I always tell y'all, when a plane crashes, the first thing you are supposed to say is who was on the plane. Right? Come to find out 5 environmentalists were on that plane. And it sounded weird because planes don't just, as crazy as it's saying, planes don't just fall out of the sky. Neither do helicopters.
Good one.
Okay?
Good one.
When the last time, you would think you would just turn on the news. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Unless it's meant to happen. In 99% of the cases. So, my elders trained me that way. I need to know who's on the plane. And it could be a huge plane and only one person on the plane had to go down. The ends justify the means with these people. These people don't care about life and that, So, yeah. How does one shoot himself 15? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that's, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I saw that one along with the other stories that say it was just one self-inflicted wound.
Yeah.
But 78 years old, worth $2 billion, why would you kill yourself? And you work in a financial sector, that means something was about to come out, I would assume.
I'm pretty sure.
Something was about to come out about where he got his money from or who he was making deals with, something to that.
Or dealing with children. Something is going to come out.
Something is going to come out, I assume. This happened a few days ago. Right? And I didn't hear about it. Like, I just kind of read about it in passing.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went back like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this happened last week.
Yeah, man. A lot of weird stuff going on.
So, we'll see. And Hillary Clinton spoke at the funeral, obviously.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she did.
Of course she did. Did you see... your girl Michelle Obama bigging up Harvey Weinstein? Like, this is before he
Oh, I'm about to say
before the charges.
I'm about to say no way.
Before the charge, she was like, "We want to thank Harvey Weinstein. What an amazing man for putting on this."
You sure it wasn't deep fake?
No, it don't look like deep fake.
AI deep. Yo, I saw apparently on TikTok there were like 6 different AI deep fake ads that were running of Joe Rogan, like a bunch of famous people.
I can believe it.
Who don't promote, like it was a product they don't have any type of connection to, but people were able to kind of flip.
And then imagine you be able to make 300, 400,000 before they even catch up.
Yeah.
And then you dump it.
Yeah.
A pump and dump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people are very influential. You know what I'm saying? So you see one of your favorite so-and-so promoting this, and he click the link below. By the time they figured out, what? This, that, I done made 300,000. I'm on to the next. You know? So we know the deep fake is about to be on Main Street for more reasons than you can imagine. But we already discussed that with you. We already told you what that's going to be about. So now the pedophiles can breathe easy. Trust me. Because they know that they can lean on an excuse that you never thought they'd be able to lean on. You know what I mean? Like I saw the, usually if I see the tape.
Yeah.
I see the tape.
Yeah. No, that's not them.
Wasn't me. But that can work in your favor too, man. Malcolm, where you been?
It was deep fake, clearly.
It's clearly deep fake, baby. I saw you with that bitch.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, it was deep fake.
Deep fake.
You know that deep fake is running around, boo. Wasn't me. I was home the whole time. Was not me. Maybe it wasn't you. Mm-hmm. That's all you gotta do.
Somebody said Jake Paul lost against a real fighter. Yeah, he fought
did.
Tommy Fury.
Yeah, that dude.
It's by a split decision. He was supposed to knock his ass out.
He was.
And my man who's in the UK watched the fight like live. He said like Tommy Fury was crying. Like you beat a non-boxer
and you cry.
And you crying like that's
like
supposed
it
to
was
mean something. Yeah, come on,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Come
True
on.
story.
Somebody said deep fake news. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We talk about Gervonta Davis. He's fighting the Spanish dude, Ryan.
When are they fighting?
I think April.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm actually excited for
that. Boy can fight.
Yeah. I'm actually.
That boy can fight.
Did y'all see Mano choke that YouTuber? You seen that?
No.
So you know how these YouTubers.
The rapper Mano?
Yeah, he choked out some
YouTuber was talking greasy.
So like he's like interviewing him, and the dude said like, "Yo, can I have that chain?" And apparently, the dude it's a chain of Mano's mom who just passed away. And then he did, and this is what Mano did, and this is Mano now saying like, "Nah, I was part of the prank." I don't know if he's just trying to cover his ass, but Mano's talking to him, and he put his hand on his shoulder like, basically, I'm giving you the warning, chill.
Like that's the chill sign.
Chill.
Yeah.
And then he said something else to him, and then Mano just put his hands around his neck. Yeah, YouTuber. And all these pranks, man,
they getting out of hand.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
They getting out of hand. They getting way out.
Ryan Garcia, that's what. But yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt, man.
Yeah, and I've seen them in supermarkets doing all kind of weird stuff. Somebody is going to get hurt. That's your dream store is called Vinyl and Pages in Baltimore. Wow, grand opening was last month. I gotta get down there.
You gotta go down there.
As a matter of fact, can you plug me in and tell them?
Facts.
I want to go down there and listen to some music. Maybe do a little speakeasy. I do spoken word. Here I vow. Let's get this thing popping, brothers and sisters. It's time to groove with your man.
Somebody said it was a skit. I mean, that's what Mano was saying. He's probably saying that so he don't get sued or I don't know.
We'll see.
Have either of you ever owned a old school classic car? No.
Barely had a car. Let alone classic.
Is the YouTuber Queen Slip XO? Nah, that wasn't the YouTuber. I forgot the guy's name. Apparently people know him, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah. But you're right. Them skits are going. Them pranks are going way too far.
Dotson, have you ever contemplated cheating during your athletic career? No. Yo,
cheating in the game?
Cheating in the game or like steroids or something? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking me. I didn't ask a question.
I mean, during the game, if ref ain't see it, it ain't happen.
Oh, if ref don't see it, it don't happen.
Ref ain't see it, it didn't happen.
That is a fact.
But like steroids and nothing like that, nah.
He's giving me tips to understanding my 13-year-old son. Kids are total opposite of the way we grew up. Well, that's a Hulk question. And we'll be doing the Hulk again soon. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So because that's a long, I need to know, because 13 it means a number of different things.
13 is that's a rough age, man.
Yeah,
that's a rough age. It's just like it's rough, man. You just think like you really think you know it all.
Yeah, and you know nothing.
And you really know nothing. Then you really think, because I really did not feel like my parents understood me. Like I just didn't.
At
like
13,
at 13, we were going through it, man. Yeah, we were going through it. But that's what happens. A lot of kids, they just don't feel a connection, and then you just come around once you get older a little bit.
And that's what I mean by you never stop parenting, because the children are the ones teaching you. You're not really teaching them anything, especially if you're a new parent. They're gonna test every bone in your body. Trust me. And you as a parent have to go through it. You got to keep calm. You got to understand these are not your days that you grew up, so you can't put that on them because the times are different. Everything about the way your children today are growing up is totally different than the way we grew up, so I can't even use that as a reference. You got to kind of learn on the fly. Each one of my sons are 7 years apart, so each one I had to govern and raise differently. You know what I'm saying? The music I listened to with Marcus was different than the music I listened to with Malcolm. And Eli has his own vibe. The internet was here when he was. So it's so many different things that take place, even a 7-year period of time. So it's very, very tough to, to raise children. But stay connected to them first and foremost.
And now, like... With social media, I didn't even have social media really
right
at 13. We had MySpace, and
that
wasn't really a thing. Now,
not for kids.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing, bro. Like now, like TikTok and people
your children can get lost in that.
Their own personalities on it. Like I was seeing some of my little cousins on the gram. I'm just like, what? Like,
yeah, exactly.
What's happening?
What's going on here? So it's challenging in every sense of the word. Parenting never ends because the parent will always be in a phase of life the child will never be. Exactly.
Somebody said Kodak Black need another part. Yeah, he got a warrant out for his arrest.
Get me some strong advice for raising nephews, their dad going to rehab. Well, don't try to be their dad, first and foremost. Don't rag their dad in any shape, form, or fashion because it is their dad. Try to convey to them that you are here to fill a role for them that's going to help them, and they're going to have a lot of questions, stuff they want to talk about, but that role is reserved for dad, and let's assume once dad gets his life together that he's going to come back and assume that position. So, just be a great uncle, and, you'll be all right.
Oh, I did see videos of the Hidden History Museum. Shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out Vivica. Fox was Vivica.
Vivica A. Fox.
A. Fox was there. A few other people was there in the building, and they were up doing it big.
Yeah, and then now it's it's grand opening. Now it's time to just.
Right now you'll have an opportunity
to continue.
And then book your your trip to the museum and stuff. Yep. So that's dope.
I didn't see Samora stand up. I heard Samora stand up was good.
It was pretty good. I like Samora. Samora is sexy funny. So she's funny, but she's also sexy. Even in her older age, she gets it in. Samora, I like Samora.
Somebody said she dissed Kevin Samuels when he did. A lot of people did, man.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Mississippi voting to bring back Jim Crow laws? Apparently it passed. I didn't hear about that, but I heard that I think the state committee in Georgia passed a bill to break up Atlanta into two different cities.
Really?
Yeah. Atlanta and then Buckhead City.
Really?
Yeah. Read that, yeah.
Oh, boy.
What was going on out there?
What's going on out there, guys?
I did read that. Malcolm, what's going on with the audio speaker company? Don't know, but we get emails and updates from them.
We do.
We do.
Audios,
You gotta check them out.
Yeah, well, we've been getting some updates. And a thing like that, you got to kind of set it and forget it. As long as your money is good.
Yeah.
And, because it'll be 10 years now. You're like, what? I'm a millionaire. Yeah. Wow.
Do y'all keep up with JT the Pocket Watcher reacting to Boyce, 19 Keys, Earn Your Leisure, etc. for No.
I don't even know who that is.
JT the Pocket Watch. I do like him. His name kind of bothers me, like pocket watching. Like, you never want pocket watch, but
Right.
he is a financial advisor, I think. Like he has the licenses and things like that. And he gives, when people talk about money and investments and stuff like that within our community, he kind of just goes up behind and kind of cleans up and like, no, this is
The proper way.
Yeah, this is actually how you go about that. This is actually legal and stuff like that. And Earn Your Leisure specifically, they've grown their platform so huge that when they interview people, if they don't do their due diligence on them, and like say you paying for interviews, they get paid for it. If somebody's money just happens to be right and they take it, and then come to find out that the person they interviewed was pushing a bad product,
it looks bad.
It looks bad on the entire platform, and that's happened to them a couple of times.
Got you.
That I specifically know about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that
So
can
it's
be
a
tough.
slippery slope.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me about smart cities. All I know is that they're trying to build these smart cities.
Oh, yo, I heard Akon City. Did you hear about Akon City?
No.
Nothing happened. Like, there's no construction.
I could believe that.
There's no construction.
His name is Akon.
There's nothing happening.
How could y'all not see that?
Yeah, and I think he's getting sued. Like, it's mad stuff, like, coming out. And remember, he's been talking big against FBA and ADA. He's been talking some
He been
big...
talking greasy. He been talking greasy.
He's been talking greasy, and there's
Talking
nothing
greasy.
happening with that city.
They ain't even break dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so smart cities are these new cities that you're gonna have these bracelets on, and it's gonna monitor you everywhere about. You have 15 minutes outside of your house to do anything and everything that you need to do. If you do not within that time, it can affect your money. They can slow down a whole bunch of things. These are things that they try. Now, you wouldn't voluntarily go to one of these cities, but there's a new loophole or clause, that people in the chat can help me, that if your city is deemed polluted or the air is toxic, that these smart cities, you're not going to have no choice. So this is what I'm hearing as a rumor that they're trying to do. We don't know just how far they're going to allow that to go.
Somebody said Earn Your Leisure is going woke. You know what the thing is? I think this is just my personal opinion, because I've seen a lot of business-centric platforms talking more about current events, talking more about things.
I noticed that they're pivoting.
I've been noticing that, and I think it's because they're realizing that people don't just want money, right? Money is important in all our lives, money, but people want the entire transformation of just everything, of life. Like,
so the money is one thing. You can't just come on every single day and tell me about money unless I'm obsessed about money. But there's a quality of life factor that goes, and I'm not saying that they don't do that.
Yeah,
but now I'm seeing more and more people are pivoting into the shit we talk about. I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm like, we covered that.
I don't know.
We've been covering that for a while.
It's cool.
So now what we got to do, now we got to pivot and just add a little sprinkle of finances in there.
That's it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because my 401k is, my SSI, whatever, I don't know. Just saying, but they can pivot into our lane. Let's swerve into their lane.
Yeah. I mean, but I think, because recently, so my pops recently, this was last Thursday, last Friday. When my pops asks me a specific question, like I know it came from somewhere, so it forces me to kind of just go in and think. And he kept asking me, "Are you happy? Are you happy?" I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm happy," but forced me to think. I was driving home, forced me to think, and I think for the past 2.5 years, I think I am happy. Right, I am happy with life. I am happy doing the show. I love doing this, but I was not having fun doing it. Not on the show, but between those spaces in between each episode. It wasn't not having fun. And I'm going to tell you why. And it was because something I think literally snapped in my brain when Noble was born. Everything became like, I just need to get it right now. This needs to happen right now. And if it doesn't make sense right now, even like looking into the future, if I can't get this right now, then it doesn't make sense for me to do it. That's why the skits, I couldn't see why we need to be doing skits right now, because we need to make sure this is making money. You know what I'm saying? I got daycare to pay. I got diapers to pay. And I'm really, something like really flipped where nothing was fun.
It became all business.
It became all business.
Yeah.
And once that happens, like you start to put like I put like a real serious pressure on myself.
Yeah.
Serious. Like I'm graying as we speak. You can see it you can see it.
No, well, part of that, not to cut your bill, was your wisdom, God. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a child is supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not take the fun away, but you don't have spaces now to leisurely figure out what it is that you want to do.
Right.
Everything matters now because I need results, and I always tell young couples anyway. I said your wife is about results. Women, they got good credit. They usually structured this and that. And when a child is involved, they need to see results. So if you're doing the entrepreneur thing, there has to be results. So we've been trying to pivot, and I'm at a different stage in my life. I'm retired, basically.
Right.
I'm like having a great time, but that's why I'm always saying what you're after at some point is got to be what you're after. But a child will change all of that.
Yeah, man.
Not only
Like,
the
I saw
joy
that
of
little
seeing his
face, I was just like...
Yes. So now, all bets is off
Yeah.
with goofing around.
But
Buy a shirt.
No, but here's the thing too. Well, also, what I've learned, just the way the universe works, when you force something, it resists you.
Mm-hmm. The more you chase
it,
the further it's out. Yes.
It resists you. So I had to get back to. I literally went home and wrote a list out just of why I enjoy doing this show. I would do this for free, and I'm dead ass serious about that.
Yes.
We did this show for a few years for free. We didn't. If you remember early shows, we didn't even have a super chat open.
Yeah. We was like, I don't really want to do that.
You get what I'm saying? We did not start selling merch until like 2-3 years in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really had to get to really just sit with myself and think to myself, meditate to myself, and why I do enjoy this, why I do think our work here is important, why I feel like it is meaningful. And I will use the skills that I have acquired.
A lot of skills
that I have acquired to make money.
Yep.
So that was a little.
And you still got a degree. Like
that too.
If it really got real bad.
If it got nasty.
If it got nasty, you put your suit on.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Malcolm. Take the X out. My name is Malcolm Bowser.
Yeah.
I'm a college graduate, and I like your company.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know where I'm going to be? Welcome to Happy Burger.
Happy Burger.
Nobody what?
Okay.
Say no more. This is Black Dot. Welcome to Happy Burger. May I take your order, please? I see a lot of elderly people in there working. Walmart. They be in there.
Yeah,
I could be a door greeter, right? Hi, how are you? Hi. Welcome to Walmart. Yeah. So those are lessons you learn. And it's important for even young dudes who be street dudes. Mm-hmm. And then they see that little baby. They go two ways. Some dudes run away from the responsibility. And some dudes go, yo, the minute I saw my son or daughter's face, everything changed. Now I knew what my parents were going through. And now you can't just think about you. You're thinking about a legacy and a future. I got a brilliant idea we'll talk about.
Okay.
Doing some father and son stuff.
Okay.
And getting everybody involved.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because it's time not to negate the women out of this, but we need to talk to men. So
man. A few of my friends have kids now, and like just the conversations we have, it's amazing. Just stuff they going through, I'm going through. We all just kind of walking our walk, but it's kind of the same thoughts that we all have, and there is a space that is needed.
There's a space that is needed, and we're gonna talk about it, and we'll get that thing done. You know what I mean? And with that being said.
Man, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, this was a long one.
We appreciate it. This was a good one. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being here. We're gonna do an after show.
Yep, we coming right back. For our members.
So if you have something you want us to talk about, just let us know on the after show, and we will just go into it.
Get right to it.
All right. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't forget we have 28 for 28. So shopurbanx.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it going until Friday. So if you see this show and you got your money, and we got the one more affirmation coming tomorrow.
Snap! You're right. I did see the super chat, and I was in the bill. She said, "A happy birthday to my love, Lord knows, celebrating on March 1st." Tell me, your birthdays are all like right.
Wow.
That is, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out, Lord
Her
knows.
birthday's 28th, and the baby's birthday is the 2nd.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got that lined up. Y'all got that lined up.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
But I will be front and center tomorrow as the queen goes in and does what she does for me tomorrow.
Yeah, so like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend. To tell a friend, we're on the road to 100,000, man.
We're on the road to 100,000.
Road to 100,000, man.
Absolutely. So join this journey with us.
Yes.
And tell a friend to tell a friend, as Malcolm said.
You're trying to join the membership to see the after show. UrbanX.NYC, $5 for the month or $50 for the entire year.
Yep.
All
We're
right?
still going to be cooking over on that side, all right?
Yes.
And we coming right back. So run to the bathroom, come right back. There ain't going to be no long delays. Let's get this thing going.
All right, peace.
Peace.